Corporation, or JG SOC, is a pioneer in the petrochemical industry in the Philippines, with its fully integrated manufacturing complex in Batangas City. JG SOC is 100% owned by the JG Summit Holdings Incorporated. JG Summit is one of the largest conglomerates in the Philippines, with business interests in air transportation, banking, food manufacturing, hotels, power generation, publishing, real estate and property development, telecommunications, and petrochemicals. Previously, there were two subsidiaries, JG Summit Petrochemical Corporation, or JGSPC, established in 1994, which operated the polymer facilities, and JG SOC, established in 2008, which operates the naphtha cracker plant. These two companies were collectively known as the JG Summit Petrochemicals Group, or JGSPG. As of January 1, 2022, the two companies have been merged to a single corporate entity, with JG SOC as the surviving entity of the merger. Within the same group, another company, Peak Fuel Corporation, was established in 2019 as a fuels trading business, also operating from within the JG Summit Petrochemical Complex. Previously a subsidiary of JGSPC, post-merger Peak Fuel Corporation is now 100% owned by JG SOC. JG SOC operates the first and only naphtha cracker plant in the country, which produces the olefin raw materials, ethylene and propylene, used as feedstock by the downstream polymer plants. The cracker's products also include mixed C4 and pyrolysis gasoline, or PyGas, which are in turn the raw materials to produce C4 olefins and aromatics products from its butadiene and aromatics extraction plants, respectively. The olefin raw materials, ethylene and propylene, are used as feedstock to produce polyethylene, more commonly known as PE, and polypropylene, or PP, from the company's polymer plants. These PE and PP production facilities both use Unipol technology, with PE technology licensed from Univision Technologies and PP technology licensed from W.R. Grace, respectively. As the largest manufacturer of polyolefins in the Philippines, JG SOC markets its world-class quality PE and PP resins under the brand name Evaline, and more recently, premium grades under Evaline Plus. JG SOC is a dominant player in the local resins market and sells to over 30 countries worldwide. In 2021, JG SOC started commercial operations of a new aromatics extraction unit, which uses Sulzer GT-BTX technology to produce benzene, toluene, mixed silanes, and mixed aromatics using the cracker's PyGas as feedstock. In 2022, JG SOC started commercial operations of the first and only butadiene extraction unit in the Philippines, which uses BASF process licensed from Lumos Technology. This facility processes mixed C4 from the naphtha cracker to produce butadiene and raffinate 1. Within 2023, JG SOC will also start to complete the commissioning and performance test for its new 250 kTA PE plant, which will use the Martech double loop slurry process licensed by Chevron Phillips Chemical. The Martech process is also one of the world's leading processes for the manufacture of PE, and which will allow JG SOC to produce higher performance bimodal, metallocene, and bimodal metallocene PE grades. JG SOC adheres to an integrated management system which encompasses the quality management system under ISO 9001:2015, the environmental management system under ISO 14001:2015, and the occupational health and safety management system under ISO 45001:2018. JG SOC has had its ISO Quality Management System certification since year 2000, its Safety Management System certification since 2005, and its Occupational Health and Safety Management System since 2018. The company most recently underwent and passed its ISO recertification audit as of March 2023. JG Sock currently has over 1,200 employees, over half of which come from a technical or engineering background. In addition, JG Sock also provides employment for several thousand indirect personnel for various work functions such as logistics, maintenance, administration and utilities, security, and similar scopes. Sustainability is a key expectation from our stakeholders such as our employees, investors, customers, and the communities that we are in. In JG Sock, we strive to incorporate sustainability initiatives in all our operations and embed sustainability as part of our overall business strategy. Today, JG Sock is involved in its communities in Batangas City through various initiatives such as the operation of a continuous ambient air quality monitoring station, educational and health programs through the Abot Kamay initiative, carbon sequestration in the form of reforestation and coral reef rehabilitation, and renewable energy transition through the use of solar panels in the petrochemical complex. Soon, JG Sock aims to measure and reduce its carbon emissions, develop its ESG strategy roadmap, and progress initiatives for waste utilization.
And to give us his message, may we call on the President and CEO of JG Summit Olefins Corporation, Sir Arnel Santos.
Magandang umaga. His Excellency President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Governor, Mayor, Congressman, partners in the community, and indeed our employees. Good morning and welcome to the inauguration of JG Summit Olefins Expanded Manufacturing Facility. Growing up in Tondo, Manila, I learned from my tatay that education is the great equalizer. A belief rooted not just in knowledge, but in care, compassion, humility, and an unwavering passion to overcome. I earned a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from UP Diliman out of the support of many people I could not count. That and my subsequent career allowed me to provide for my family. Thanks to leaders and mentors, I evolved as a leader and as a person. In my 32-year career with Shell, Nova Chemicals, and Suncor Energy, spanning 5 countries and 3 continents, I have faced volatility, uncertainty, economic cycles, climate change impacts, and geopolitical shifts. Amidst this flux, 3 constants stood firm: gratitude, kindness, and grit. Leaving the Philippines in 1997, I sought an international career success, yet a void lingered. Joining JG Summit is a timely opportunity to give back, support the country, and lead JG Sock. And I can now also take care directly for Nanay after Tatay's passing from COVID in 2021. JG Sock, an organization built by a visionary family, is committed to innovative products crucial for Filipinos' health and safety. Petrochemicals are essential building blocks to the most basic products Filipinos use in everyday life. Packaging for food, fibers for clothing, materials used in paint, and furnitures for our shelter. They are just important components of transport vehicles, water pipes and adhesives used in construction, pesticides, fertilizers, and even piping used in agriculture. They also play a big role in pharmaceuticals and items we need to take care of for our well-being and health, things that we probably take for granted. JG Sock provides a platform for STEM to grow and manufacturing in the Philippines to thrive. We have 1,200 direct employees with 75% from engineering and science-based fields. We have over 5,000 indirect personnel as support. Leading JG SOC is truly a privilege. In closing, my tatay's wisdom guides. Begin every day with the focus on the lives you touch. We hope to touch many more lives in the Philippines and around the world with the products we create here at JG SOC. Marami pong salamat.
At this point, we shall proceed with the unveiling of the marker of the expanded Petrochemicals manufacturing complex. May we invite the President to lead the unveiling of the marker. And may we request the party on stage to assist the President. Ready, Mr. President? At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The marker reads as follows: JG Summit Olefins Corporation expanded Petrochemicals manufacturing facility, inaugurated by His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines. As a pioneer in the Philippine petrochemical industry with a fully integrated world-class manufacturing complex, JG Summit Olefins Corporation completed its facility expansion program for the continuous innovation and development of the domestic petrochemical industry and for the overall revitalization of Philippine manufacturing. Thank you, Mr. President. And congratulations, JG Summit Olefins Corporation. At this juncture, may we request Trade and Industry Secretary Alfredo Pascual to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you to our DTI Secretary Fred Pascual, for his introduction. Please take your seats. The representative of the 5th District of Batangas, Representative Mario Vittorio Marino. Of course, our good friend, Batangas Governor Dodong Mandanas, Batangas City Mayor Beverly Rose Di Mantua Marino, and all the other elected officials who are joining us here today at this very important event. Mr. James Go, the chairman of JG Summit Holdings Incorporated, who kept the flame alive for 26 years. Until now, we are here. We have arrived to this day, having braved all of the difficulties and the crises, not only here in the Philippines, but in the world stage. Your achievement here is a remarkable one. And of course, Mr. Lance Gokongwei, the President and CEO of JG Summit Holdings Incorporated, who has continued to live the dream of his father of bringing these very large, very difficult, very complex projects to fruition. The officials and employees of JG Summit Olefins Corporation, led by President and CEO Mr. Arnel Santos, who I think demonstrates the best in Filipino, as he had already made a name for himself in his professional life all over the world. And yet, pinag-uusapan namin ni Lance, sabi ko, good na siya. He was okay already. He had a very comfortable life, but he chose, nevertheless, to come in and take on this challenge and really to help build up Filipino manufacturing. And for that, we are very grateful. Other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. And I thank you for this opportunity to personally validate if the policies that we have instituted do in fact spur investments and do work on the ground. So let me hand out a quick analysis. This impressive complex is proof of concept that idea, that principle, that concept does in fact succeed. What you have built here is more than a cutting-edge technology. It is a testament to Filipino skill, a proof of business confidence, an example of manufacturing resurgence, and a realization of the vision of a great Filipino industrialist, the patriot John Gokongwei. His is a story of guts and grit for the ages. We are all familiar with his rise from very humble beginnings to what now we see as these grand projects of national importance. Losing his father and their fortune early in life, he rode a bicycle to peddle wares to support his family. From there on, he never stopped venturing to new frontiers, combining audacity with acumen to launch great products that capture Filipino hearts and in the process generate profit with honor. Long before it was coined, Mr. John practiced build better more. And JG Summit's extensive portfolio attests to how expansive his optimism was. From planes to airlines to chemicals, from housing to hotels, from fish crackers to naphtha crackers. Sabi nga ni Lance, laging hindi pinipili yung madali, naghahanap ng mahirap na gagawin. Kaya siguro yung pagka-challenge sa kanya, kaya naman tayo nagkakaroon ng ganito, napakalaking tulong sa manufacturing ng ating bansa. So it gives me tremendous hope that Mr. John's strong belief in our Filipino and his abiding faith in our country are the same forces that drive the worthy stewards of his legacy to never stop making the lives of Filipino people better. Tulad na lang po ng complex na ito, what it produces ends up in the packaging of the food we eat, in the clothes that we wear, in the appliances in our homes, in the cars that we drive, in the electronic devices that we use to chronicle our daily lives. It is an upstream industry that feeds many enterprises and supplies many other manufacturing concerns. It is amongst the linchpins of our industrialization, a vital link in moving up the value chain, and guarantees the supply of a critical production ingredient. It is directly and indirectly employing 6,200 individuals. You are a major contributor to an industry that is forecasted to enrich our economy by 215 billion pesos next year. As we inaugurate this complex, I cannot help but link its significance to two individuals whom I inducted into office just 2 days ago. First is the son of Batangas, former congressman, now Secretary Ralph Recto, who has joined us in the cabinet as a Secretary of Finance. And second is a valuable member of the hardworking Gokongwei clan, Secretary Dec Go, who is now the Special Assistant for Investment and Economic Affairs. They will do, but on a macro scale, what this multi-billion peso complex has been doing: generate jobs, grow the economy, raise revenues, attract investors, and unleash opportunities that will result in common prosperity. At this point, I must apologize, I suppose, to the Gokongwei group for taking away and pirating headhunting some of their best talent. Together with the rest of the economic team, they will continue to create a climate that propels economic growth, boosts incentives, promotes ease of doing business, and funds high-impact infrastructure. The bottom line of their assigned mission is this: to reduce red tape that chokes industry and innovation and replace it with a red carpet that ushers in capital, foreign and domestic, and provides the path towards progress. This is the government's mandatory equity to provide participation in national growth. It is my firm belief that the government should not be a yoke on the back of business, like taxing them heavily and tightly regulating their growth, making the ease of doing business a sticking point for possible investors. This complex is more than an engineering marvel. It is one that is imbued with a national mission. It is a key plank in the manufacturing renaissance that will revitalize domestic industry and scale up competitiveness as what our Philippine Development Plan envisions. To all the men and women, scientists and engineers who keep this complex running, thank you for your labor, your hard work in pursuing this national mission. To the people of Batangas, an economic powerhouse in itself, thank you for hosting this critical enterprise, which you support by supplying the workforce that it needs and providing the local government support, which is essential to the success of such large projects. And of course, to the Gokongweys, kindly receive the gratitude of your countrymen for your continuous big and bold investments that uplift the lives of our people, that raise our global business appeal, that hoist us as an FDI destination and boost confidence in our economy. Once again, a very, very warm congratulations on the establishment of JG Summit's expanded petrochemicals manufacturing complex. Maraming salamat, mabuhay kayong lahat. Magandang umaga po sa inyo.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. First batch, government officials. Please come stage right. Okay. Gokongwei Group Executive, please be on standby, stage right. Thank you. Exit right, please. Gokongwei Group Executives. JG SOC Executives, stand by, please. Stage right. Thank you. Exit right, please. Thank you so much, Mr. President, for granting us a photo opportunity. That concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the inauguration of expanded Petrochemicals Manufacturing Complex. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. We would like to request everyone to please remain seated until the President has left the venue. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.